Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And I know I should probably be working on the car today, but it's kind of raining, so we're gonna look in on the aquariums because I bought stuff. So I finally bought stuff from the shop kind of down the street and around the corner from me, which is a weird thing to say because they're down the street and around the corner from me, but if you don't go there when the owner's in, pretty much anything you're going to try and buy that doesn't already have a price written on it is not for sale, or I don't know if that's for sale or not. I don't know how much to ask for it, or I got to ask somebody. So most of the time it's just not worth going into because he's busy somewhere. So I finally got to a point where he wasn't busy, so I bought some stuff. So I've been trying to buy this one, and you're not going to get too good a look at it in here. Let me see if I can get the flashlight. The flashlight to get a better look at it, but that is a bubble tip anemone. Probably going to have to adjust the color in post, but he is like kind of orangish. So, and he's on this dead chunk of pipe organ of some sort. And then I also got a rock flower anemone, this green guy here. So hopefully he'll be able to find a place and hang out rather than get lost like the last one, or hide in that tiny little nook and corner there. I don't even know if it's even picking it up, but that's that was the mini maxi carpet anemone. Finally gonna get to show you how bad the algae's gotten. I mean, this is just in like 2 weeks. It's pretty much buried 2 or 3 of my corals here. I mean, you can see what it's doing to my Yuma. It's just like absolutely enveloping everything the Yuma doesn't cover. So here in a little bit, I'm gonna pull those out and clean them out. But first I'm going to get these guys acclimated, but I got more than just those 2 also for this tank. Hopefully to keep control of some of this algae that is just going nuts in here, I got a sea hare, which is this weird green blob apparently. So we'll wait till we get him further in before we can get a good look at him. I also bought for the other tank a little rhodactis mushroom, and we'll get you a better look at him once he goes in the tank. But that's just because he was cheap, and I kind of like those rhodactis mushrooms that they had there. And it's going to end up going in here. This tank's doing good. The anemone I put in here moved over here. And it looks all freaky compared to the other ones, but it seems to be happy in its new spot. That little piece of... You can see I haven't cleaned in a minute, but that little piece of pulsing zinnia there that was kind of touching the ground has separated from the main piece and attached itself to the rock, but they're all looking all skinny, and I don't know if that's because they weren't getting fed while I was on vacation. The mini maxi carpet anemone moved back in here into the corner, and it was looking fine, although it's looking all tiny today. I'm guessing that that urchin there probably ran it over, so it's probably retracted. But let's get the drip started on these guys, get them into the big tank, and maybe clean it up a little bit, and then I'll give you a good look at it. All right, so I attempted to glue it down, but yeah, I need better glue, so I don't think it's sticking, but for the moment it's there. This is a rhodactis mushroom, and it looks quite different in my tank than it did in theirs. So I don't know if it's just the stress from moving, but we'll have a look at it later. But it should have like it has like an orange ring around it, and it's normally a darker green than that. But yeah, so moving on. Like I said, the anemone in this tank just always looks weird. So I don't know what's going on there, but I'm gonna hit this up with some AB plus, so maybe Mr. Rhodactis mushroom there will enjoy that, but I know for sure these green star polyps will. What I find strange is that most of the new growth, with the exception of that bit there, is all dark and not like all glowy neon like the main patch is, but like half of this patch is. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe it's just an age thing, but that stuff really loves the AB+. So I'm gonna keep feeding it and go from there. All right, I had the pumps all turned off. I was ready to drop this bubble tip anemone in and all the other stuff, and I spotted this little aptasia off the back here. It's one of the risks you take with store-bought coral. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and poison it and drop it in here, since I probably already have aptasia, even though I haven't seen one in a while. But I'm just gonna go ahead, poison this up, and then I'm gonna put the frag in and just take my chances, I guess. Okay, so everything is in the tank. There's the tiny bubble tip anemone. He's a little more orangish in the store, and he's a little more pinkish there, but we'll see. So I've had the pumps off and the wave makers off, but they're on now, just long enough for hopefully some of the stuff to get a good grip. So there's the rock flower anemone, kind of where I laid it. It's not exactly where I wanted it, but that'll work. And the sea hare has climbed up on the rocks, and then he's been hanging out in that spot ever since. So, yep. I did give a spot clean to the, I didn't clean the windows, but I cleaned the frag racks a little bit, and I moved that, moved the galaxy coral up here. Just because the engineer gobies were getting in the habit of burying it, so figured it'd be safer up here, but who knows. All right, so it's been a couple of days, I think. Yeah, it's been 2 days. I did some cleaning on the tank. When I did it, I upset anemone number 1 there. He went for a trip around the tank, but ended up basically almost back where he started. The sea hare didn't last the full 24 hours. I'm pretty sure it died, so I put it in here, and it didn't move since I put it in there, so basically didn't survive the trip. I just fed all the anemones, so they're all kind of doing weird stuff right now, but the rock flower anemone has been looking real nice. It's picked out that spot and it seems to like it there, but it just got food, so it's all closed up. See if we can get a picture of it way back in there. You can see the little bubble tip anemone that I picked up. It's all closed up because it's feeding. And then we'll get a look at some of the other stuff I got up here. Got my frag rack and stuff on there. My other frag rack and the stuff on there. But yeah, so we're gonna get this guy and get the rest of this acclimator box so we can take him back to the store. And then over here, again, got the bubble tip is closed up because it's feeding, and it's sitting next to the St. Thomas mushroom. Of course, the glue did not hold, so it came unglued. So I'm definitely gonna have to get some real glue, and I'm gonna do a shopping spree tonight where I'm just gonna buy a whole bunch of stuff I've been needing. But in the meantime, let's get to the pet store, get that guy returned or changed out or whatever, and then I got to get to the car because the car was making noise and I still haven't taken it apart yet. So, okay, stop. All right, I'm just gonna end the video right there because I did in fact go and do a shopping spree. I went to saltwateraquarium.com and I spent $500. So I started getting the packages came right away. This video was going to be kind of short, so I was going to wait and film some more stuff to add in there. But so basically, because everything came so fast, and it's going to be too much content to add on to the back of this video, I'm going to put all that in the next video. So come back and I'll see you then. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.